Hello. I hope you can all see me. Trying to adjust. Oops, what happened here? Trying to adjust my space. It just doesn't want to do what I want. All right, here we go. All right. Um, you'll notice my backdrop is a little bit different because we are getting prepared to list our house. And I really wanted that shelving unit that was back there. And I've got some more shelves up here that sometimes you see little bits of or whatever, but I wanted to keep those. So I took them all down today. They will be, because I did record the August class today, so you will definitely see those if you are participating in the August class in the videos. So I made sure I did that, but I need to take down like all of the lighting and stuff that I want to take and move with me. If it's not going to stay with the house, I need to make sure that I take it with me. So that is the reason, that it looks a little bit maybe different. So let me know if you can see and hear me, or if there's some other sort of issues. I feel like we're there, but I know I'm downloading something, so hopefully it's not breaking up for you. So welcome to mystery stamping. I do want to make note that the time that I'm going to start doing mystery stamping, it is so hot, and I feel like people, you get going in the morning in the summertime, you get going in the morning and then you don't stop until it gets dark, right? Because I'm one of those people too. And the 7 o'clock hour in the middle of the summer is not working very well for me, and from the viewers online at the time that I'm doing this, it apparently doesn't work for you either. So I'm going to switch. We talked about this like 2 months ago, maybe making a switch. I am going to switch it on to 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be the same day, which is like the first Wednesday of the month. But let me qualify that by saying it's the first full week of the month, because technically July 1st was a Wednesday and I didn't do mystery stamping on the very first. So anyway, the first full week of the month, the first Monday, or the first Wednesday, will be mystery stamping, and we're going to start doing it at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So are you with me? All right. I'm going to show you, maybe. Nope, that didn't do it. I'm going to show it to you this way, maybe. There you go. Clue number 1, which you probably already saw, which shows you the supply list, right? So you have the supply list, and oops, bigger now. And how about that? Does it get bigger for you? Oh, it does a little bit. Okay, we'll go with that. So this was the supply list, and I did not cut cardstock to like craft along with you tonight. So I'm just going to go through the motions. I did my, what do you call it? My videos for the August class today. And so I've been really busy, and I thought, you know what? I did so many card samples that I just didn't take the time to do it today. So I'm sorry, but we're going to go through it anyway. Clue number 2 is upcoming, but before we start, I just want to reiterate the rules. There's only one. You are not allowed to stress out about whatever it is that you did or did not prepare for. That's all part of crafting, right? So we do the best we can. We cut the cardstock the way we think we're going to need it, and then we adjust as we go. So If you ever were at any of my in-person classes, I teach you how to fix your own mistakes. There's been a couple of occasions, but very rare occasions, where I actually say, okay, you need a new piece of paper and you need to start this all over again. Because usually you can fix something, you can modify, you can whatever. Anyway, so I teach that in my in person classes if you come. So, clue number one has all of the things that you need, and we're going to go with clue number two. And don't forget, no stress, right? All right, because you can always go back if you're watching this live. Thank you. But you can always like stop and start or whatever. If you go back tomorrow, if you don't finish your project as you're crafting along with me today, go back tomorrow and finish it and post your card because I want to see what you guys are making. You all see what I'm making because I post stuff all the time about the things that I'm making. So I want to see your creations if I'm actually inspiring you. And if I'm not inspiring you, then please reach out and tell me what you want in order so that I can inspire you. All right. Thank you. All right. So let's go to clue number two. So clue number two says to emboss or randomly stamp because you don't have to have, the whole stamp and cut and emboss machine for this. You can just randomly stamp a background. I chose to use an embossing folder to make my background on your 4x5 1/4 colored cardstock. Then you're going to adhere that to the front of your card base. You should already have prepared a neutral colored card base. And because this uses designer series paper, I encourage you to check on the back of your designer series paper pack to see what colors there are included in that DSP. What am I using? I'm using this time the 2026 through 2028 in color gingham. I don't remember the rest of the name, but it's gingham, so it's a plaid because you know me, I like plaid. All right, so I'm going to assume that you ran that through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, or you randomly stamped some image, and that's fine too, on your background, and that you have now adhered it. All right, so we're going to move on to clue number three. So now it says to take that little piece of DSP. I'm looking at mine because I don't remember the actual dimensions, but I'm looking at it thinking it's about a 1.5 by 4 piece of DSP. So you're going to adhere that on the front of your card now. I'll give you a second to do that. I'm hoping that as you're watching this, you're getting some value from it. I really like creating the card and the clues and whatnot so that you can participate. And I'm trying to make them easy. And as we gain more followers, I will potentially make them a little bit, not harder, but a little more entailed maybe, which is fine. But the whole idea is that the card is yours. There's no right or wrong way. So whatever you have a vision of, it's all good. That's your card. It's all good. All right. Ready for clue number 4? All right. So now it says to stamp the greeting toward the top of your 2.5 by 2.25 piece of white. So there's a little bit, and I'm not going to say much. So stamp it toward the top and leave room for if you are using a ribbon or twine. If you're not, then that's fine. Don't bother. Then you want to probably center it. But then you're going to punch or cut it out. So if it matters to you that you should punch it first and then stamp it, go ahead and do that. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're going to make your greeting into some punched out version of a shape. Okay. I would be interested. I'm so looking forward to seeing the cards that you're making because, like I said, when I made this, I used the new in colors, the plaid DSP with the new in colors. So mine's all about in colors, right? All right. It doesn't say to do anything with it yet. So clue number 5 now is to tie your ribbon or twine around, like right below where your greeting is, tie it around there. And honestly, I just used a knot, but you could definitely use a bow. It's all personal preference. And then once you're finished with that, you're just going to adhere it to your card front. And I'm not telling you where. I don't want to give away all the secrets. It's supposed to be a surprise at the end, right? I'm hoping that mine's gotten a little bit a little worn, I think. It must have gotten shuffled around a lot as I was moving stuff around in my craft room today. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So I'm thinking that probably I'm thinking about how long it would take me because I'm not actually doing with you. And I apologize, but I'm trying to guess how long it's taking you. If anybody is out there that can say that you're finished with this step, that would be a good clue for me. Anyway, we're going to move on to clue number 6. So, yeah, if you're using a punch or a die or whatever, go ahead and do that. Punch it out part and then adhere it. I think I said that in the last one. I want to go back once. Hold on. Don't freak out. I'm going backward. Tie a ribbon around, adhere to card front with dimensionals. Oh, well, that's weird. Huh. I think I screwed up on the instructions because this one says to punch it out or cut it out if you're using that and then adhere it to the card front. My mistake. I'm so sorry. All right. So assuming most of you did that in step 5, clue number 5, I'm going to just move right along to clue number 7 here. And that is to just add whatever other embellishments that you want. So a hint for you is that the product of the month in July, the things that I'm featuring all month long, is the Scalloped Blooms bundle. So, of course, I used the Scalloped Blooms bundle in order to create my cards. So, of course, my embellishments included some of the die cuts from the Scalloped Blooms, that I just created from there. Embellishments don't necessarily mean a purchased twine or gem or whatever. You can make your own, definitely. All right, so let's see what else we have. Clue number 8 is to take a photo and post it as a comment to this Facebook post. And I really hope that you all do this because I feel like I'm the only one who ever posts my own picture. But I also want you to be able to use this mystery stamping as a sketch. Use the dimensions that I gave you in clue 1 and use it over and over and over again. Use it as a sketch. Use different colors, different stamp sets, different embellishments, whatever. And swap things out. Use what you have on hand. That's the idea of the mystery stamping, is that you can pretty much use whatever you have on hand, right? So I'm going to show you my card or the inspiration for today's mystery stamping, and I used crisp cantaloupe, and here it is. Are you good? Let me change this back so that you have a bigger view. Oh my gosh, my shirt almost matches it. This is kind of eerie, isn't it? Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so crisp cantaloupe. So here's my crisp cantaloupe in the background and my one little piece of DSP across the back. Here's my greeting, and I punched it out using, yep, the Scalloped Blooms. This is one of the dies, and then this is one of the dies as well. This also happens to be one of the cards we'll be making in class this month. So now you have a real good sneak peek. Mark your calendars for the next mystery stamping. We're going to do August 5th. And again, I'm going to reiterate that it's at 10 o'clock in the morning. All right. So I will see you then. And thank you for sharing your evening with me. See you next time.